fully determined to defend and will defend. My administration will always stand against violence, mayhem, and disorder. We will stand with the family of George Floyd, with the peaceful protesters, and with every law-abiding citizen who wants decency, civility, safety, and security. We are working toward a more just society, but that means building up, not tearing down, joining hands, not hurling fists, standing in solidarity, not surrendering to hostility. Moments ago, as we witnessed the launch of two great American astronauts into space, we were filled with the sense of pride and unity that brings us together as Americans. That same spirit which powered our astronauts to the moon has also helped lift our country to ever greater heights of justice and opportunity throughout our history. So today, as we mark a renewed commitment to America's future in space, a tremendous commitment it is, let us also commit to a brighter future for all of our citizens right here on Earth. When Americans are united, there is nothing we cannot do. From day one of my administration, we put America first. This afternoon, I am delighted to be with you at Cape Canaveral in this storied home of American daring, aspiration, and drive. This is the first big space message in 50 years. Think of that. And it is an honor to be delivering it. Today, as we gather in this special place to celebrate not only the launch of a new spacecraft, but also our nation's bold and triumphant return to the stars, it's a special day. Moments ago, the world bore witness to the flight of the first new manned U.S. spacecraft in nearly 40 years since the Space Shuttle launched in 1981, a long time ago. I am thrilled to announce that the SpaceX Dragon capsule has successfully reached low Earth orbit and that our astronauts are safe and sound. With this launch, the decades of lost years and little action are officially over. A new age of American ambition has now begun. Past leaders put the United States at the mercy of foreign nations to send our astronauts into orbit. Not anymore. Today, we once again proudly launch American astronauts on American rockets, the best in the world, from right here on American soil. Those of us who saw the spectacular and unforgettable liftoff this afternoon watched more than an act of history. We watched an act of heroism. Every time our astronauts climb aboard a rocket, which is many, many stories of only engine and fuel, and vault across the sky, they display breathtaking valor. What Colonel Douglas Hurley and Colonel Robert Behnken did this afternoon was pure American genius and courage. They joined the ranks of just 7 prior American astronauts who have made the perilous maiden voyage to test a new class of spacecraft. The names of Hurley and Behnken will stand in the history books alongside those of legends like Alan Shepard, Gus Grissom, John Young. Now these brave and selfless astronauts will continue their mission to advance the cause of human knowledge as they proceed to the International Space Station before returning to Earth. We wish them Godspeed on their journey And as one proud nation, we salute their fearless service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to send our nation's gratitude to the wives of these valiant astronauts, both of whom are astronauts themselves, Karen Nyberg and Megan MacArthur. We join them in praying for our heroes' safe return. As you know, this spring our nation has endured the pain and hardship of a global pandemic. As we usher in a new era of manned spacecraft, we are reminded that America is always in the process of transcending great challenges. Our nation is blessed with limitless reserves of talent, tenacity, and resolve. The same spirit of American determination that sends our people into space will conquer this disease on Earth. Should have never happened. Nothing, not even gravity itself, can hold Americans down or keep America back. We are grateful to NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine and Director of Kennedy Space Center Bob Cabana for welcoming us this evening. Very special. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Come a long way in 3.5 years, Jim, haven't we? Huh? A long way. To the incredible men and women of NASA, from here at Kennedy Space Center to the Johnson Space Center in Texas, we love you too. To NASA Plum Brook Station in Sandusky, Ohio, thank you all for working so hard to make this day a reality. We have many other great days almost ready to happen. Also with us are many members of my cabinet, including our great new DNI, John Ratcliffe. Thank you, John. Thank you. We have a great friend of mine, special man, ran a great campaign, Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. Your senators, Rick Scott and Marco Rubio. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Leader Kevin McCarthy. Kevin, thank you very much. Great job you do, Kevin. And Representatives Matt Gaetz, John Rutherford, Michael Waltz, Bill Posey, Gus Bilirakis, Daniel Webster, Brian Mast, Elise Stefanik, Bill Flores, Brian Babin, Rodney Davis, Roger Marshall, and Stephen Palazzo. Thank you very much, fellas. Thank you. What a great group of people. They're warriors. They're really warriors. They helped so much get this done and so many other things. With us also is our Air Force Chief of Staff, General David Goldfein. General, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, General. Thank you. And Chief of Space Operations, the first ever named, and now a member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, because we created the United States Space Force, General J.